Good morning, Magicals. Oh my God, I'm sorry this is going out so late. Gosh, this weekend's been really crazy busy. Okay, so I'm just going to get this out because I really want you guys to know what's going on with this new moon. It's a really, really big one, a really important one, right? So, like I said, I know the new moon is tomorrow, but we do have today, and we've got like 2-3 days after the new moon to work with the energy, okay? So if you're wanting to book your new moon reading, please do. I will make sure that it gets out to you as soon as possible. I've got a few to do today, as well as a couple of other readings that I'm doing. But what I do want to say is that this is a really big one. Okay, we're reaching a destiny point here. Not so much just because of the new moon, but because we have the north node switching, right? The cardinal crossing. We are moving our north node, which is our destiny node, that is moving out of Taurus and into Aries, right, guys? So when it comes to destiny, right, if ever you've wanted to like get a fire lit under your ass, this is it. Okay, we all know that Aries are just go-getters, they doers, they seek and hunt out whatever they want, and they normally get it 99.9% of the time. They get it. So with our north node moving into Aries, we are more activated and more determined and more interested in finding our soul path, our destiny, what we are meant to be doing, okay? We are also having the south node, which is our karma and that moves into Libra, okay? Now, what that means is that Libra is all about balance, it's about karma, it's about justice, okay? So we are seeming to have this massive kind of karmic reshift that's happening at the moment as well, all right? So if you're owed karma, that will be coming in. Please don't be wishing negative karma on anyone. I'm just putting it out there gently in the corner because you know that what we put out is what we get back threefold. So we just don't want to be doing that, okay? All right, guys, so new moon, so that's just the basic kind of energy around what's happening with this new moon. So I just wanted you to know so that you can work in alignment with that energy, okay? Now, as we know, new moons are for setting intentions and for planting seeds. So given that we are going into the north node's going to Aries, we want to be setting intentions that are going to align us with our soul purpose and with our reaching our goals, right? So what we're going to kind of look at is that there's kind of like an energy, I have to say this, there's kind of like this excited energy coming up. I said this in the energy update when I was talking about toxic relationships. There is this undercurrent that things are going to change and it's going to be for the better. Like we kind of have this feeling of everything's just going, I can't explain this feeling and I can't put my finger on, but big things are coming, okay? So you guys need to get into the miracle kind of alignment energy in order to receive them. All right. They've already started. I mean, I've honestly had a weekend of, and I'm really not even being funny when I say this. It's actually started on Monday morning. I've had this week of just miracles, of all these little things that have added up to these amazing things that have become like miracles in my space. So please don't be thinking, oh, it doesn't happen to me. Align with the energy of miracles around this, okay? This is really big energy at the moment, okay? So we're looking at things like stepping into our power. At this point in time, there's a big energy of the goddess rising, the divine feminine energy rising, okay? So get in tune with your feminine energy because why? Your feminine energy is your receptive energy. So if you are wanting to receive and be in the flow of miracles, you need to be in your receptive energy, which is your feminine energy, okay? We're looking at dreams coming true, okay? It is a really big, powerful one. We really are seeing a massive, massive rise in the divine feminine at the moment. And what it's also calling us to do is to look at our mother energy, okay? Now, especially in Cancer. Cancer is like the mother of the zodiac, very nurturing, we're very kind, and we're very when it comes to those that we love, we are incredibly protective. I'm not saying we're the only sign that's protective, but we really are we're known to be a very nurturing sign, okay? So we need to start also looking with this divine feminine energy rising in that, we need to start looking at our mother energies as well, okay? Make sure that you are healing the mother wounds. All right. And it's quite interesting that this has come up this new moon, because I've been guided to do, and this is not I'm not plugging my workshop, but I'm just talking about the overlapping of the energy here. I'm actually going to be launching a Healing the Mother Wound workshop in the next couple of weeks. And it's been so funny because after having come out of that energy of talking about the toxic relationships where I speak about my mom, I'm now actually being pushed into doing a healing workshop around that. So it is definitely about us now stepping into our own individual power, but also healing that which has in the feminine energy, because understand when we heal the damages, I'm not saying you have to have the toxic people back in your life, but it's about us now clearing out the lineage, and we remember when we clear ourselves, when we heal ourselves, we heal 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. So we are actively then healing the collective feminine energy around that if we're working on our mother stuff. Okay. All right. So let's just get to the reading. Enough of me waffling. Let's just get a quick. I have pre-shuffled the cards in that. The word that I got when I started this for some reason was just letting go. And I don't feel like yes, we have to let go of certain toxic situations and certain toxic people, but I feel like it felt to me like, when you sit at the top of a really high slide, those water slides at the water parks, and you've just got to take the courage to let go and surrender and just go where that ride takes you. It's that kind of letting go energy that they're showing me. It's about, I keep on seeing, as I'm flipping this, I keep on seeing the Miracles card. It really is about us surrendering to our path, to our destiny, taking the plunge, is what they're saying, but also about having the courage to make the moves, and then still, sorry, I'm just trying to, why do these cards feel icky? They were the ones I wanted to use. And then kind of going with actually actioning what they've given us to do. Okay, well, this completely makes sense. Okay, give me a second. There we go. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You really can't. Like, seriously. So the overall energy we have here is infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Okay. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. And first light, a new beginning, a new cycle begins. Okay. So with this energy, what I do want to just quickly say as well, and I'm just going to bring this up gently. For those of you who are in twin flame connections, just a really quick little message. All of the degrees of change with this cardinal squaring are 29 degrees, right? 29 comes down to an 11. So we literally have an 11, 11, 11 energy around this. Okay. So if you are manifesting if you're a divine feminine and you're manifesting your partner, please do the work on the mother wounds. Please do the work on healing the feminine aspects of yourself. It will then push them to heal on their side, and union will be. I will do a twin flame reading at some point as soon as I can catch my breath. But there does feel like there are going to be a couple of unions coming into play in the next couple of weeks, months. Okay. So this is a very fertile time. Remember I said to you, it feels like that energy of miracles happening, okay? Very much a fresh slate, very much a clean slate, all right? This is not just about love, and I have to say this. This is not just about love for romantic love. This feels to me very much about starting cycles of following our heart, following our passion, following what we really want to do, following our soul calling, okay? It's a big one, guys. It's a really, really big one. I can't actually, there's an energy around this new moon, but I can't actually put into words the feeling I'm getting around it. It feels like a massive kick up the butt for us to really get our shit together. But when I say that, I don't say it like it's coming from a negative space. It feels like when one of your favorite people give you that epiphany that you need to make a decision or to move forward, it's kind of like that. It's like the universe is one of our, here, and there's the sun. It's like the universe is showing us that, we need to take action in certain ways. So we need to listen to it, okay, and then actually action it, okay. What do we need to do? Sorry, guys, just give me 1 second. Oh. I just wanted to check something here quickly because I had written a note down. I just want to make sure I haven't left anything out here. No, sorry, I'd written some notes down. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't, because I wasn't working off of the notes, and I just thought I'd left something out, and I didn't. I don't want to leave out any crucial information. So what I'm going to say here is that it does feel like the universe is saying, right, now it's time, guys. If you want this great life, if you want these things, and dream big, guys. This is really, I'm telling you now, it's miracle energy. It's genuinely miracle energy that we're working with. Okay, so what do we need to know for this new moon, please? What do we need to know? Okay, that's a lot. Let's see. Okay, completely right. Okay, so just give me a second. I'm just going to put the cards out, and then I'll give you the rundown. Okay, how do we achieve this? How do we achieve this, please, gods, and elementals? Okay, sorry, I'll sort those out now. So okay, end result. End result. Okay, right, let's see what this is all about. Okay, look, for some of this, some of you will actually be finding love. I can't ignore the cards, right? Okay, what a beautiful reading today. Gosh, what a beautiful reading. Okay, right, so what we need to know, right? We need to answer the call, guys. The call. This is a soul destiny card. It's a major arcana. It's judgment. It's answering the call. She's playing music, and you see the kitty cats and the butterfly are following her around. This is answering the call to start a fresh thing. The Ace of Wands is a it's a new beginning. It's a new level of inspiration. It's new projects. Okay, starting all of that. The Five of Swords. Now, it's an interesting energy here. For me, the Five of Swords is very often an internal battle, okay? And I'm very much getting this energy now because obviously we're working one-on-one. It can also be competition in that, but I think this feels more like an internal battle. And I think what this is saying is that you need to take that leap of faith to have this new beginning, to listen to your soul's calling, and really not actually let the mind talk get you to a place where you are stunted or not actually seeing what's available, right? Or seeing what you're meant to be doing. Because if you look over here, these cards are amazing, right? So let me just do this quickly. Okay, the first card out is the Four of Cups, right? So the Four of Cups can speak to boredom. It can speak to feeling unfulfilled and apathy. It can speak to a whole range of different things. But what they're not seeing is this cup here that's on offer, okay? What you are being presented with, which is your call to destiny, okay? So if you're going to be stuck in your mind and you're going to replay the things that have kept you stuck in the same energy, you're not going to actually see what you need to see, okay? And so then what we need to do, look at this. You've got two kings here, two of my favorite kings, actually, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, right? Both of them are sitting and they really are in a space of having everything they want, all right? So emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment, right? Because we have to be realistic. Yes, we can follow our passions and we can do what we love. But if we're not financially secure in the 3D realm, right, it makes it very difficult for us to actually perform in every other realm. Let's be brutally honest. We need to have our needs met. And what this is saying is follow your heart, but doing the work, planning, strategizing, but really and truly doing things with love, knowing that you've got everything you need in terms of gifts or skills. And I kind of feel like Really, I really do feel this, and Spirit's saying to me that when you make those decisions, the right people will come along bringing to you what you need. Okay, so like I said to you in that toxic reading and the energy reading, when we release things that are no longer serving us, we make space for that which does serve us. So this then allows us to have people come into our lives to help us move forward and get us to where we need to be. Okay, very, very important. The final card here is the Lovers, right? So this is about then making choices. I do want to say for some of you, there's going to be an unexpected love offer coming in. Genuinely, I do. I feel like there's an unexpected love offer coming in. And with the Judgment and the Lovers, it's something that feels to me like it's quite destined. Okay, and it will be quite passionate with the Ace of Wands. But for the general kind of read here, having these people come in, you will be able to make decisions that are based from your heart space, the King of Cups. Okay, you will definitely be able to make decisions that you feel will move you forward, that feel will benefit you. So around this energy, just please, 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 please make sure that this new moon, that you are really setting intentions from a heart space, that you're not letting your head get the better of you. Okay, because I speak from experience. It's not a judgment thing. I speak from experience. Okay, so if you realize all of that and you allow this new energy to come in and you answer the call, what happens is you start walking away from all that no longer serves you. You start walking away from that 3D schlep, that kind of I can't, I don't want to, it's so hard. I don't, it's that energy of how do I do this? So I did speak to you all about the fact that I've been shown my end game and I have no cooking clue how I'm going to get there. But every day I try and take steps to get myself that one step further to it. Okay. So, and that comes down to also the decisions that I make every day. Okay. And I mean that the decisions that I make, this is also the Lovers card, is a choices card, the decisions card. Making a choice to follow your heart and to do what you're passionate about. But I make decisions every day that I feel will move me that one step closer to where I need to be. So this is about choosing to walk away. You'll end up walking away from it to come into a fresh, new, stable beginning. And look here. All three of these cards are completely in alignment. Oh, dear God. Infinite abundance coming in. You have now got the Nine of Pentacles as the outcome card, the last outcome card. So that is independence, luxury. It's being solely sufficient in yourself, right? You've got the Voyage of the Heart, answering the call, right? And doing something. In fact, you've got the King and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so you actually have a match here. So for those of you who are looking for love, with the King, the Queen of Cups, with the Knight of Cups, and with the Lovers card, as well as also there's also the Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups can be a gift from the universe. This is about following your heart, right? This is really and truly something that will fulfill you on every level, like on a soul level. For me, when I read this as a non-relationship thing, when you get the Queen of Cups and it's relating to you, it is like perfect balance of everything that makes your soul happy. Okay, so it's a really, really powerful energy to be in. And then you have the Page of Pentacles right here. We had the first light, a new cycle begins, and you've got the Ace of Wands. Two new beginnings happening here for you guys. All right. So wrong place. What I want to say here is that it really is time to get serious, guys. It's time for you to actually go, okay, you know what? This is what I want. I want to live a life that I love. You can see she's pregnant. She's got everything she needs. Pregnancy always, in the tarot for me, always talks of abundance and fertility, obviously. But I mean, fertility not just in having babies, but also actually like the fertility of life, like creating a life that you want, right? And you have the Nine of Pentacles as your end game, independence. It's that doing things on your own. Again, I don't mean to say that you don't get help from anybody or you cut everyone out, but doing things on your own in the sense that you are really, they keep coming back to following your passion. They keep on saying to me, follow your passion, just follow your passion. Okay. What I do want to just put in as a little disclaimer here, because I really like this reading for you guys. I think it's a beautiful reading. And for those of you who really are looking for love, this might actually be the portal that brings it to you, with the King and Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. That's quite a love driven kind of combination here, not to mention that love flows through you. So I'm just saying there's a very good strong possibility of some of you meeting somebody, but what I do want to say is there really is like this strong desire to know, and a lot of people are doing it because a lot of people are booking my life purpose readings, right? And it's because people are really wanting to know where they need to be. Follow that energy. Follow that energy. Take it where it leads you. Be brave, okay? Be brave and courageous to have the new beginning, right? Because the fire energy is always, is always courageous energy. Fire, people just get things done. Whether they are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they can tend to just be passionate and they just get things done. So really take the time to do this now, guys. You're starting a brand new cycle, one that will bring in loads of abundance and joy and stability and everything that you love. But you do need to actually put the work in as well. Okay, you need to actually answer the call, do what you need to do, follow the steps, be brave, and you will end up with a really, really, really beautiful a beautiful outcome, a really beautiful outcome. So I hope this helps you guys. Please just make sure that you are very clear when you're setting your intentions around this new moon, because it is a big one. Okay. And I do kind of feel like it's a destiny based kind of new moon, this new moon, which is really nice because it's in the sign of Cancer, which means there's a kind of nurturing, loving, kind of protective energy from the universe around you while you're doing this. Okay, so guys, sending you lots and lots of love. I hope you have an incredible Sunday, and I will catch up with you soon. Biggest loves, guys, biggest loves.